Jay here of Stretford Paddock, and this is a special one-on-one interview with none other than Louis Saha. We've been down to London to chat to him about the Veterans Club World Championship. He's an ambassador for that, so there's a little bit about that. We're going to see a load of legends flying over to Rwanda to take part in this tournament where they're going to be reaching out to the community. You're going to have people like Samuel Eto'o, Roger Miller, Louis Saha himself as well, Mendieta, a load of other players as well. But we also got to speak to him about Manchester United, about the derby. What does he make of the Manchester derby? The FA Cup final, can United win? What does he think about the takeover? Is it going to affect our transfers? And also, can Harry Kane score the goals for Manchester United that we need to win us a title? Should we be going all out for Harry Kane? We got him on all these subjects and a few more as well. Let's check it out. Louis, tell us a little bit about this great event with so many legends taking part.
Yeah, it's amazing. 150 legends going to be in Rwanda next year, May next year. So it's going to be a new platform for veterans, so former players to meet and enjoy their passion. Obviously, there is like a lot of things in and around where those players can join businesses to talk about innovation, health, education. So a lot of other topics that are very important in a society in a country that is developing very, very fast. So amazing to have those big names like Robert Pires, Mendieta, Okosha. So it's an honor to be there today, and the presentation went well, where a lot of good question was asked, and the response was very clear. So it's very organized. So it seems to be an amazing event to be part of, whether you are a business or a player.
You mentioned a lot of big names there. Is Louis Saha putting his boots on?
Yes, I'm going to try to be as fit as possible. It's not going to be super easy. We have to look at competitiveness. I'm sure that all the players will do their best. So it's going to be fun because we're saying 150 legend. You can imagine the competitivity to represent your country or your continent. So I am sure that it's going to be fun to watch.
It's a lot of big games on the horizon. Talking of big games, we've got one this weekend. Manchester United playing Manchester City in the FA Cup final. How do you rate Manchester United's chances in this one?
No, it's an open game for sure. Man City have looked the team to beat, very strong, in Europe as well. So they are confident. But Man United has done really well, especially in the last few games. So the confidence is there for both sides. Whatever, Man City have another game to play, I think it's going to be very interesting. I can't wait for this opportunity to stop them winning the treble. That's some of the thought that I think players and maybe the staff will be thinking. I'm sure that there is going to be goals down here. I can see a very tight game, but still goals.
You mentioned there about the treble. It's just almost too grim to think about. Eric Ten Hag gave an interview where he said he's been speaking to Sir Alex Ferguson. Do you think you might have a chat with him before the game and maybe get some advice from your old gaffer, Sir Alex?
Yeah, I think any type of support from Sir Alex Ferguson is always welcome, I'm sure. He knows how to win trophies. He knows the type of tension goes in the last minutes of a game, all the kind of strategy you can have in those type of special events. So yes, I won't be surprised, but for sure it's a totally different type of game as well. You have to approach this game with a very blank page. You have your strength, they have their weaknesses. You have to think about that all the time. But yes, it's a very, very open game, quality in both sides. So yeah, I just think that tactically the first 20 minutes not going to be enough. It's going to be at the last minute, I think.
You know what it's like to score goals for Manchester United. We've been linked with Harry Kane. Do you feel he could come and do a job for Manchester United and be the catalyst maybe for a title challenge?
Oh, I'm sure that I'm not the only one thinking this way. It makes total sense. The guy has got 30 goals this season without the team playing really well. So you can imagine with the foundation that Man United has created, Eric Ten Hag has done brilliantly to revive the career and let's say the form of Rashford. There is players that have that kind of mentality that you need with Fernandes, Eriksen. So Casemiro has been brilliant. So definitely the signs of great teams building. Harry Kane will be the last piece of the puzzle, really.
Last piece of the puzzle. Just quickly as well, Marcus Rashford just picked up 2 Player of the Year awards. I think the Sir Matt Busby Player of the Year. He's also picked up the Players Player of the Year as well. What have you made of the season? He's had 30 goals as well this season. He just seems to be flying at the minute.
That's not enough.
One more.
I want more. I think he can. That's why I think that the mentality that Rashford need to have, because the guy still hasn't reached the full potential. I haven't seen that since Cristiano, so I do believe that he can score more, assist more. I have no doubt. They definitely need help. So definitely the striker target will be very important, but I can see straight away a lot of better stories with his name at the end of the lines. That's for sure.
I hope you're right. Just one final question as well. The ownership, we're still waiting to find out about new owners. How important do you think it is we get this done soon rather than later, before the transfer window?
It's vital. It's vital. I think it's playing against the whole club. This should have been done and dusted, but obviously they're gonna wait the end of the season, so the last game probably, and I think it's already hopefully signed or hopefully agreed, because it's just so important for the manager, for the clubs to move forward. He can't be in 2 months. No, he can't. He have to be right now, and hopefully with the best proposition. That's a difficult one to know, but I think yes, the club deserves that. The fans, everyone at the club think that they should be winning the Champions League, and the new owner can give us that.
So there you have it. It was great to chat to Louis Saha. He spoke really well about a multitude of subjects there. He had a lot to say about the owners, about the fact that it's dragging on, becoming a bit of a saga, innit? It's going to affect us in the transfer window. I think everyone can agree on that if we don't get it sorted sooner rather than later. And I love the fact he wants more from Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, who's just won 2 Player of the Year awards, banged in 30 goals. And Saha saying, no, I think he's got more to give us. We want more. And that's right. That's the sort of mentality you need as well. I also enjoyed the fact that he said there, maybe Eric Ten Hag does want to. He can tap up Sir Alex Ferguson for a few tips. To be honest with you, I know I asked him about that, and I know the fact that Eric Ten Hag has given an interview where he says he does speak to Sir Alex Ferguson, but I think the manager will know what he's doing. But listen, can't hurt to have Sir Alex Ferguson's advice if you need it. So it was really good to chat to Louis Saha. Hopefully, we can get him on the channel again, have a sit-down interview with him, talk about his time at United, playing under Fergie, winning those Premier League titles, and obviously going on to pick up a Champions League winners' medal as well. It'd be great to have an in-depth interview with Saha. So big thanks to Louis Saha. There's a link in the description so you can check out the Veterans Club's World Championship. Also as well, don't forget, if you're not doing already, to hit like, share and subscribe. We've got loads more videos coming up. We're going to be doing loads more interviews. We've got a special interview as well with a current first team player coming up later on this week. So make sure you are subscribing to the channel so you don't miss out on that. And of course, we'll have all the preview stuff looking towards that big game at Wembley this weekend. Manchester United taking on the noisy neighbours. Noisier than ever neighbours. Hopefully, as Louis Saha said, we can stop him winning a treble and add another trophy to the cabinet under Eric Ten Hag. I've been Jay Motti. This has been a one-on-one interview. Thanks for watching.